Holiday parties are in full swing, and that usually means lots of high-calorie foods and drinks that are hard to pass up. But there is a way to navigate around some bad choices.
And joining us right now, nutritionist Shari Boockvar. She's here to tell us some good things, I hope. You know, this is difficult. Food, holidays, let's face it, the combination is amazing. At the minute you walk in the door, you start eating with the appetizers and so forth. So, Shari, with your expertise, help us out. What do we do?
Well, first of all, the interesting thing is people always say, I'm saving my appetite. I'm saving my appetite for the party. You really don't want to do that. You want to try to eat something beforehand because the first smell, the first taste, everything is very enhanced. So you don't want to go hungry. But we can start with a few things. The first of all is appetizers. So that's the first thing that you're going to find when you walk into a party. The guideline that I usually give is to stick with lean protein and crudité. It's really the way to go. Lean protein can be anything from the raw bar. So if you think about shrimp cocktail, crab cocktail, other lean proteins such as chicken skewers on a stick,
that's good.
a little piece of filet mignon on top of a toast. That's the way to go. Keep in mind, 5 colossal shrimp is 60 calories. You add a tablespoon of cocktail sauce to that, you're under 100 calories. Compare that to 5 pigs in a blanket, 400 plus calories. So there's a really big savings right there.
Sometimes all they have is pigs in a blanket, though. That's the problem,
well,
right?
That's true. It depends what your option. It depends what your options are.
Shari, what about when it comes to the drinks? Because that's really the downfall for so many people. What are some healthy choices we can make?
I get this question a lot throughout the years. What should I be drinking? And I think we're talking here more in terms of alcoholic beverages. And if you look ounce per ounce at champagne and wine, they're in and around 20 to 25 calories per ounce. So champagne clocks in at about 20 calories per ounce and wine at 25. So if you're looking at a typical 5-ounce pour of wine, it's about 125 calories. And a typical 4-ounce pour of champagne would be about 80 calories. So I kind of say to my clients, drink what you want. It's not that big of a difference. Plus, it's healthier, too. You're getting the advantage of wine being made from grapes, red wine in particular from the resveratrol. And if you're looking at vodka, about a 1.5-ounce pour is around 90 calories. So if you're mixing that with something like seltzer, you're doing okay. The problem is that you can't really tell from the how much the bartender's pouring in. It could be an overpour. And then the big question, of course, is how many glasses are you drinking? So you have to be a little bit more cautious
about that,
everything
in moderation. Exactly, right? Like we've talked about before. You try a little bit of it, just don't go overboard.
That's right.
Okay, one of the things that we can go overboard with, and I know you mentioned it too, I love desserts.
So do I.
I love ice cream and the cakes and the whole thing. It's very difficult to say no to it. So what do? Do you reach for the fruit, I mean, or do you go for the big, you know?
Okay, well, I actually have a good suggestion for you on the fruit in a moment, but let's start off with pie versus cake.
Pie,
I go for the pie, and I suggest that people do this as well, and you go for the filling. A 1/3 cup filling of something such as apple pie filling is about 90 calories. Okay, so if you use that, don't eat the crust. Exactly, so you can go for the filling. Some of the other things that you can do is if there happens to be a nice piece of dark chocolate around, a small piece of dark chocolate is around 50 to 100 calories, and if you know if you're the one buying it, 70% or higher is what's good for heart health. Okay, so that's the number you want to look for. But the final thing with fruit, and my friends and family and a lot of my clients know this is my favorite, is my fruit sundae. What you can do is get a nice bowl of fruit or berries. If there's chocolate syrup available, for 50 calories in a tablespoon, it's non-fat.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. And you can even put a couple of marshmallows on top, a little bit of sprinkles, and you've got a fruit sundae, and it's a great way to go.
Yeah, but I like a hot fudge sundae too.
It's minus the ice cream, which is Ernie's favorite part, but it does sound delicious. So
and also to remember too, if you eat 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, that's 21 meals in a week. 1 or 2 meals is not bad for you. We don't gain weight or get heart disease from one meal or one day. It's the consistency of it. So just enjoy the holidays. It is part of enjoying this time of year.
Shari Boockvar, you're good for us.
Yes.
You're good. Yeah, we just have to listen to her, right?
Especially heading into our holiday party. We'll take it to heart.